Hello, Starfield. So, I think it's about time we had an overhaul of our outposts. I kind of get started with one new outpost, but I need to build like a bajillion more.
I think, what would you do in my shoes? Not literally, though. I've got small feet.
Oh. Okay, well, you know, it's interesting enough. But let's have a look and see what we've got, because I need to seriously break things up, because it's starting to get too difficult. I don't know how much it'll help, because there's limitations within the outpost system that we've been given, which is a bit of a pain in the buttski. Right, so I've got Bardine there, that's 1, Cheyenne, so that's 2. We've got Alpha Centauri, so that's 3. We've got Sol over here, so that's 4. So the idea is we're mostly camped out over here in the Ursa Majoris system. Over here, actually. This is where we have got most of our things. So I'm pulling resources essentially into this system. Some of them will go over to here, which is where we're going to be having a manufacturing base. Some of them are going to end up going to find it somewhere here, which is just basically storage. That's the plan. Now, there's also links within the actual system itself. So I want to set up some outposts. I might end up setting up multiple outposts actually. Like one that's specifically for sending stuff to this moon here, and one that's specifically for sending stuff here. So I think trouble is I want to do this is the dilemma. Let's have a look. What resources have you got? If I do an inter-system one, it's got to have helium-3 bloodsickles. It's going to be a bit of it's a pity that does that have. There's water there. There's bloodsickles. This is the problem. Like if it's an inter-system link, you need helium-3. The trouble is, I need to try and improve this skill that I've got. Where is it? It's this one here. It needs me to build another 7 outposts, but it only counts planets, so it's going to be a bit of a waste if I put them on a moon. The only drawback is a moon's seems to be the only option. It's either going to be here. I could actually set them up separately then. That's a possibility. I was originally going to have one inter-system link, but then the problem is going to be how do I then forward resources to where they need to go. So I think what I'm going to do, I think we'll go here. I'm going to pick another place where I can get to helium-3. That's aluminum. So helium-3 is light green. So what have we got? So if we do craters maybe. So it's not too far away. So this is going to be specifically for links coming in from other systems.
This looks like one of those places where everything interesting is underground.
You reckon? Now this is not good because, although having said that, there is that. That wouldn't be too bad. Oh, interesting, huh? I mean, it's reasonably big. Let's put that there. What was that? It was just something suddenly popped up there. Was there a warning about something or other? Ah, right, so at the moment it doesn't like that, presumably because that's where the ship is. So this is just purely for transport, nothing else. So I want to be able to get other systems, so there's 4 of them. They'll send their resources to here. So rather than having all these chains that I've got at the moment where things are getting mixed up, everything will end up here, and then I'll have an interlink from here forwarding over to that manufacturing base. It will get mixed up at that point, so that's where it starts to fall apart. But in theory it might work. We'll have to see. So let's see. So we want how many do we need? I think was it 4. Right. So there's Bardeen, Cheyenne. So that's 2. There's Alpha Centauri 3, and then there's Sol. So that's 4. I think they're the only places we're doing at the moment. So how many resources do I need to pull this off then? Right, let's see. So we're going to need 4. Actually, it probably makes more sense to get the helium extraction going. So let's see. So that's going to need. I need another 5 frames. Probably best to have had 2 of them. So that's another 2 substrate sieves. Ooh, then it's going to be all the crank. 5 frames, 2 sieves, another 5 vanadium. I need I need vanadium. Because I still haven't figured out if there's an order to this. These inter-system links. Because when you set the inter-system links, as far as I was aware, you wouldn't have to supply helium to one end. Or helium-3 to be more specific, so I'm wondering. Anyway, we need power as well. Now there's... So that's going to be what? What's the plot now? Let's come back out of here because I need to note all this down. My brain can't cope. So there's Bardeen. We've got Sol, we've got Cheyenne, and we've got Alpha Centauri, haven't we? So that's 4. And they're going to all feed over to Ursa Majoris, because that's where the manufacturing and storage is going to be. Put the rate. Right, so we need... So to be able to do 2 of those, we're going to need 40 power. So I could potentially do it with these. I mean, these have got 16. It would be quite good if you did just... It doesn't tell you what... It just says reliable power which is delivered by nuclear fusion. That would be cool, but there's like a bajillion things that I just don't have. I've no idea where to get Tau grade rheostats from. Let's see, so go with aluminum. We want about, if we go with about 2 of those, these are Tau grade rheostats. We're going to have to do a lot of shopping here. I don't necessarily need to land here because this is just like an interlink, if you will. There's no point building on here. We'll have... Yeah, this is the moon, so right, okay. Let's forget that. So we'll do... So we'll have 1 cargo link. So we're okay on 0 wire, let's say. We'll need another 12 aluminum. We need 20 iron. Now I'm going to need 4 of these. As far as I'm aware, I think I should be able to build all of these in one go. This is a lot of materials we need here. Reactive gauges, I think will be okay there. So there's probably going to be a few trips backwards and forwards at this rate. All to build like an inter-system link. I'm going to end up building... I can start building and disabling some other ones, I think. We'll have to see. Or I might just be able to repoint them. Right, let's head back to... Right, that's outpost... Right, okay. Well, this is where we're at the moment. Let's rename this so I know what it is. Otherwise it's going to get confusing. So this is going to be... This is a system. Can't do links. Oh! Oh, that's my limit. Okay, never mind. Okay, fair enough. That's a bit... It's obviously a limit as to how many letters you can put in. Right, let's head over to here then.
Places like this may look barren, but they could have minerals to extract. Diamonds in the rough. Maybe.
That's one way of putting it. So you think I'm a diamond in the rough, do you? Interesting. You have an interesting perspective. Right, so frames. We can grab our frames from... Oh, woodsickles. I didn't need that many frames. I'm only carrying so many because I'm hoping that I don't get overloaded, but there's only so much room I've got left on the ship as well. Right, so that's 10 frames. So I don't think I've got any substrate that sieves. We grab some of that. We'll grab that. So that's the aluminum frames. Right, the iron should be around here somewhere. Over there, I think. I don't know why I'm going for this amount, but it doesn't sound right. There's not enough there. Nope, can't get that either. Right. I wonder if there's any more somewhere else. There is a planet that has it. Right, what do these do then? So that's not money. Like pressure tanks, you're making frames. Let's head over to here and see what I can actually make. Well, having said that, I'll have a look in the boxes. What have we got here? None in there. That one's got... not what I need either. I don't think that one has either. Right, you got... not what I need. Oh. You've got a substrate molecular sieve. $64 million question is how am I going to get that substrate molecular sieve? How do I get that out of there? Well, there's one
I
there.
can help you carry some of that. I've been doing exercises on the side in preparation for just such a moment.
That is good to know. Right, so I've got... I think I need one more from somewhere. Right, let's have a look in here. Hello. Industrial workbench. Right, can I make one? Is the $64 million question. A substrate molecular sieve. What does that need? Oh, that's that thing. I still haven't found where I can get memory substrate from. I don't know how to. I don't think I can make it, but I don't know where you get it from either. So either way, I end up buying the sieves. Blood signals. Foobar and fudgesicles, I say. Right, there should be a planet out there somewhere where we've got iron. I'd like to think there is. Because I've got to be bringing iron in somewhere. But no, the idea is this whole place will get a whole lot quieter because it'll only have one link. And it'll only bring in what's actually needed. There's then a situation where it's not a particularly nice place to be, and I don't think those people have got in the outposts are really contributing that much as such. So I think what I might do is just send them off to the other outpost where we've got the organics, so it's a kind of like a nicer place to be at. I mean, okay, there's some hostile creatures on the planet, but I mean, you know, you can't have everything. I mean, come on. I mean, you know, there's got to be a bit of give and take here. Right, so put them in there. Right, I need to go and search. Oh, I think I picked up 116 iron. So somewhere there's a planet that makes iron, or at least pulls iron. What's that one? Aha, there you are. Yeah, you're trying to hide from me, were you? But I think this one might end up being the warehouse
There's
one.
not much to gaze at here. I guess we'll have to look at each other instead.
Okay. Whatever floats your boat. Right, somebody, somewhere out here I've got hopefully a storage box of iron, otherwise I've got a big problem. I might have to go out and buy some. I might have consumed it all. Right, what we got in here then? To be fair, looks like I'm not actually storing much. Yeah, I'll just take it all, whatever. Who knows? We'll probably need it anyway afterwards. Right, where is... You wouldn't happen to know where that ship is that we came in on, would you? Oh, it's over there, right. Oh, it's my own cargo ship. I was wondering what that was. Right, now we're all discombobulated. Right. So I need vanadium. So I might go over to... I might go over to Neon because there's a mining place over there. But yeah, it's kind of frustrating because it's like, I know there's some things that you can't make yourself. You've got to buy them. The dilemma then is, where do I buy them from? Come on, we'll waddle our way back. And then I'm gonna head to Neon. So I still need some substrate sieves, molecular substrate sieves, I think they are. I need some vanadium and some tower grade rheostats. What are you? You're a bit of iron. Okay. I've already got plenty of that. I think I might actually try and just head back to that planet and see what I can build. Out of curiosity. And then we'll just go and get the rest. But that... Is that me or does that look like a face? It's not particularly like nice expression to see, but yeah. Mind plays tricks on you. See in there, over there, look at these. These look like faces. It's like their version of the presidents, shall we say. Right, so we'll go back to our inter-system planet. So the idea is this one, that one's going to feed on... Oh. Never mind. That one's going to feed to the... Well, actually, no, it just brings in all of the inter-system links. I mean, I could... I think I'm going to end up having to split it out. I think I'm going to have two of them. We shall see. Oops. Sorry. My bad. I don't know what I'm doing. Well, more specifically, I don't know where I'm going. I'm going to go somewhere. I just don't know where. Right, I need to go up here then. Right, from here... no. Oh, that's a thought. Did I ever finish my research? Yes, we did. Right, so the only things that are left are these two. Fair enough. Right, so somewhere here. It's a pity you can't find a way to nail these things down. There's too many, like, things just lying around.
I always enjoy these moments.
Do you know? Even though you said you'd be leaving it the next day.
Stuck in the same place.
Okay. I was going to say, I'm fine, thanks. I really appreciate you being around, since you didn't complain. I'm just saying. I mean, given she was saying that she was going to leave at the next airport, I mean, she suddenly changed her tune. Which is a bit bizarre. Right, where on earth is... Oh, that's it. I wonder if I'm finding it. Right, so we go over to here, and then go over to... Maybe I should move
Not
that.
much here, but you're the only life we know.
That's interesting. He's interesting. I'll give him that. He's an interesting character. Right. So we want 4 of these. For some crazy reason. Right. Let's spin these around. So if we put one there. Seriously, why can't you just keep them all in the same order? Why do you have to spin them around again? See, you've done it again. Why are you doing that? Ooh, I'm gonna have to move these a bit closer, aren't I? Because they're not gonna fit. I mean, they don't. To be honest, they don't have to like. Oh, no, that's a thought. I haven't accounted for the storage, have I? Fudgesicles. I did not account for storage. Right, okay. Right, so that gets our 4th one. Then we've got a cargo link, so that's going to feed on to a manufacturing base, except the beacon's in the way. So I'll put it over here. Doesn't really matter. Gives me a bit of wiggle room, I suppose. So that's the cargo link. I mean, I could... Oh, you can't, because you can only bring one item in per... Yeah, I can see me ending up having a duplicate of this, except for the storage place now. WHICHSKILLs. Right. Let's see, so the extractor needs... Right, so I can actually build that now. Alright, okay. I've got... So I've got... Oh, that was it, yes, I need more vanadium. Oh. Fiddly-dee. Let's move that somewhere else. I can't put it there. Right, okay. That explains a lot. Oh, this is the only helium I've got. I'm stuck. WHICHSKILLs. Right, I'm missing the resources, but what if we do... It's only got one... Ooh. That's a pity, that. So it doesn't have much helium, but it's got air supply. Hopefully that'll produce enough. We'll have to see. I mean, well, I don't know whether I can squeeze that second one in. We'll have to see. Right, storage. Right, so I need another... I need 5 adaptive frames. I need another 20 copper. So that'll be used to feed all 4 of these. Then you want the transfer storage. Now, I don't know if I want to build up a large amount of storage. That's the thing. Because the idea is that then feeds over to the other place, but it's going to depend on what I bring in. Yeah, a lot depends on what I bring in. But then that goes up from here to the... I mean, it doesn't really matter if I just jumble it all in one. Oh, well, yeah, that's where it's going to start getting messy. So each of these is going to need its own storage for each of the different items that bringing in. Then that's going to feed off. They'll all then feed off to here, so I've got to find out what I'm going to be transferring in the first place. And at this stage I don't know. WHICHSKILLs, right. Power, I need 20 power at the moment. Where is the power? So I was going to go with the solar domes, wasn't I? So I need 3 of those, so I need... So we're okay, yeah, so I did get enough for aluminum for that. But I need 6 of these rheostats. Still. So what are the molecular sieves for them? Was that for the other helium extractor? Yes, I need 1 more sieve. Plus 4 vanadium still. We've got the reactive gauges, plus another 5 frames. Right, so somewhere out there, and I don't know where, is somebody selling things that I need. No, we're not going there, we're going to neon, aren't we? Yeah, let's try neon, because there's a mining place over there. Yeah. So he might have the vanadium that I need at least. Secret usually has quite a few exotic things. dots, I might be able to get the sieves off him.
I want to get my pocket picked. I'm ready for the full neon experience.
What? Why do you want to get your pocket picked? It's just you're bonkers, I've decided. You're completely bonkers. Why would you even think of that? It doesn't make sense.
So glad you stopped by today.
So what have you got then?
Certainly, my friend.
Let's have a look. I don't need that amount, but I will buy it all the same. Right.
I hope you have a glorious day, my friend.
So do I. You too. Right, come on. No, my luck, it'll be a case of it'll be who gets my pocket picked and not him. Then he'll start getting a rant about it, like how lucky I am. Like, no, what are you talking about? That's not a nice experience. I don't want that experience. Right, Siegfried, have you got any sieves? Let me know.
Hello there! Let me know if you need anything. If you don't see what you need, feel free to ask.
Okay, well, let me have a look
If
first.
you don't see it, you don't need it.
That's nonsense. I know what I need. The question is, have you got it? Right, have you got any of those weird memory things? No, you don't have them either. Substrate molecular sieves. Well, I'll buy 6. I'll buy all of them since you've got them. Ah, rheostats. Right, I'll buy some of them because I need some of them as well. Right, so I've got my sieves. And I can't read my own writing. Whichicles. That's not good. Apparently I can't read my writing. And I'm not a qualified doctor, so there's something strange going on there. Oh, that was those rheostats, that was it. Right, now I know what they are. Isn't the trouble when you use shorthand? If you don't understand your own shorthand, there's a problem. Right then, we need to be somewhere. So I need frames and I need copper. Right, if we head back to here, I mean, no, I don't want to go there. I could have probably bought them at the mining facility, but I feel obliged to get them from my own facilities, otherwise what's the point of having them? Right, who's doing copper these days? There's a copper, there's an output. Oh, fiddly-dee. You know, you said you wanted to carry things.
Do you remember something from your number one fan?
I do indeed.
Consider me your pack mule. What sound does a mule make? I'll practice it night and day.
I'm not even going to try and... I don't know, how... Oh, fudgesicles, you got over... oh, fudgesicles, you got tons of fibre on you.
That was a good talk. It'll
It
be
wasn't
hard.
really. It was a bad talk. It turns out I've given you a ton of fibre and I haven't taken it off yet. That was not a good strategy. I think we'll have to go over to that organic place. We'll put the fibre there because they need fibre. Good grief. The logistics need some serious rethinking here. Ah, it's true. Right, so anyway, we need copper and we need more brains. So I know where to get them, I just got to take a slow process of getting there. I think I'll stop off at the organic planet first, so at least I can remember to get his pockets emptied. Otherwise he'll be carrying that around for eternity. Oh, I would think. I mean, I've got so much fibre anyway, it doesn't really matter, but you can't really help much if I'm gonna empty my own pockets as well. You can't really help much if I've got his pockets full of fibre. At least I can say I'm looking after him, you know, he's getting plenty of fibre. I mean, you know, Right, let's put these in here. Oh, actually, I can just press that. Right. Let us go to... Right, so we want to go to the organic planet then, don't we? Right, let's head up there. I mean, it's quite possible I'm just overthinking this in its entirety. So I'm making things. I'm trying to get to a point where I can just go to one place and get the things that I need. But the reality is, it doesn't seem to be working. So then I'm thinking, okay, well, I'll have two places: one where we've manufactured things, and one where we've got other end products that are finished. Right. Can I have the fibre off you?
There was a small bit of dust on your shoulder. How dare it try to spoil perfection? But don't worry, I blew it off.
Well, I appreciate that. I do.
I hope you don't mind. I've been labeling your items for historical purposes.
I mean, I'm not sure if I'm going to keep them that long, but you know. Right, resources, fibre. There you go.
Let me know if you want to talk some more.
Okay. Right, so fibre is something we don't seem to have, which is a problem. Right, let's see. So that's not what I wanted to do, is it? Right, so that should be bringing fibre in there. Oh, they're full, aren't they? Oh, fudgesicles. Now it's going to be a case of, well, you could do with more storage. Oh, fiddly-dee. I'm going to have to take the stuff out of here that I don't need. Hallucinogens are... I have no idea what I'm doing with these things. You can have the fibre at least. Except you can't store anything. Nutrients make sense. So I take the aromatics out and the hallucinogens out. If I put the fibre in there. Right, can I put the... That's a THOR. What's this place make? That's not going to help me. Right, so this place is making structural amino acids, solvents, ornamental, toxins, spice, cosmetics, metabolic agent, and so. So that's not... Yeah, so at least each place is producing its own thing. So that's something. Right, so that should be feeding up to there. So I don't think there's any nutrients coming out. I'm beginning to wonder, I thought nutrients must be coming from a keeler, aren't they? Okay. Right, where is there a ship? Right, there's a ship over there, because I think I am overloaded now. Yeah, I'm overloaded. And there's no point putting it on him because he can't carry it either. Hold on, what have we got? So I think I'll put this on the storage planet. I don't know what else to do with it. Let's have a look. Inventory. Resources. So all these things, I don't know what to do with them. So this is part of the problem. I'm making things, and I don't know why I'm making them. There's no rational thought in it whatsoever. I just had a look around it to see, well, what can I make? And that's when I realised, like,
Every time you did something special, Captain, I'd give them all to you.
That's very considerate of you. I like how he spun that one around. Most people are kind of like sarcastic about that. He's been very complimentary. Well, I'm still scratching my head about why he wanted to go to Neon to experience the full Neon experience and get his pocket picked. he's a character, I'll give him that. Oh, hold on, Tick. Who's been messing with the plants? These plants are looking a bit strange. I'm intrigued. I've got plants that are misbehaving. I have no idea how they're doing it, but they're doing it. Right, so we'll go to the storage planet. And at least... oh dear. Safe to say that fell out of the sky. Right, we'll go to the storage planet and then I'll at least empty my pockets, because I know this is going to be the end point for that. Unless that is, I can find a purpose for this stuff. Right, some Majoris. We want to go there, then we're going to go to 2. No. Hang on, that's where we've just been. Right, I want to go to the storage planet, don't I? Which is over here, I think. Yes. You. I'm going to end up with so many planetary outposts. This is just going to get... I wonder if I'm just making the whole situation worse than it needs to be. That is quite possible. Right, let me pop these in here. Right, we'll put them in there. Oh, right. Okay, so we've got to wait for these to work their way through the system. Ah. Did I... Silly question, did I actually make some storage? Yes, I did. Right, so there's the storage there, so it should go into there, surely. So why is it sitting there doing nothing? I'm suddenly intrigued. Why is that not feeding into there then? Wherever there is. It says 191 aromatics. So is it thinking about it? Is it pondering its existence of like, well, do I put it in there or do I not? Maybe I should, maybe I shouldn't. You're still thinking about it, are you? I mean, these are solids. It says they can be used in crafting. Let's have a look. Resources. That is weird. So this time it's moved everything. Curious and curious. You're kidding me. That's at 88% already. Wowzers. This is going to be a problem. I'm just thinking this is going to get. I think I'm just making a bad situation worse now. Right, so this is the storage. Right, so we should have I need frames though, don't I? That was it. Right, let's go over to here. So I need frames and I need copper. So somewhere out there is copper. Actually, that's a thought. I think I've got
Do you think the previous inhabitants of this rock destroyed it all? That would be a very human thing to do.
It's a good question. And honestly, I don't know. I'm just suddenly thinking, I think I've already got a copper outpost, which is its... I think that's over at Skink. There's no point. I don't think there's any point doing it both places. I wanted to adapt up frames, didn't I? Oh, it's going to take a lot. I'm feeling generous. Right, so I need a bajillion copper. Right, let's have a look-see. So yeah, I think I've got a... Have I not got a planet here? So we're doing copper here. But I'm not already doing that on Skink to make the zero wire, in which case it would make more sense to then ship the copper out. So that's nickel and cobalt, that's silver. Okay, well I might be wrong. I mean, boron. That's just the helium-3, so that one will make more sense to turn that into like the intersystem planet as well. So it could be, yeah, have a separate outpost for that one. So I'll do the same thing. So this one will have a system link. Well, no, it's not a system link as such. Although it will be, because it's got to send its stuff out. Anything it needs to send out to places like Ursa Majoris will get sent to there, and then that'll send it out. So yeah, so each system has its own inter-system outpost, plus kind of like an intermediary post for all of the individual cargo links. Okay, maybe I was just overthinking that. Right, so we want to be over to where there's some copper, assuming I haven't cannibalized it all. Oh no, no. Right, well at least the ship's quite close anyway. Having said that, I could have just made these adaptive frames here where we're standing. Could have made them on the ship while I was here. Right, grab this and go to the cockpit. And I'm going to put this in the inventory. I just don't think I've got that much room left, that's all. I think I'm using, I don't even know what I'm using it up for. I think I've got like tons of armor and weapons or something. Yeah, it's about 19 weapons, 19 I mean, what am I supposed to do with all these? It's trying to find somebody to sell them to. That tends to be the problem, because I just don't have enough money. I keep picking them up and it's like, oh yeah, I don't need that, that's no use. Right, if we go to the planet that's got the copper then. Let's go here. Except, don't tell me you've used up all your copper. Right, what have we got over here? Oh, why have we got that? Why is that there?
Sometimes I think you fill your pack to the brim on purpose. To give yourself a handicap. I saw it in a movie once.
Did you? Yeah, these cargoes, shipments, they're really loud. Well, hopefully at the end of the day, each planet will only have one. Each outpost will have only one. It'll just be an interlink to go to somewhere. Well, I haven't said it could be two. It depends on where the stuff's going to. Where was that supposed to be? Oh, hold on. It's I don't want to go wandering around the ship again. I'm going back outside. I've decided. I'm going out and then I'm coming back. I still haven't figured out... Oh, there's Vasco there. It's kind of weird that sometimes he shows up and sometimes he doesn't. Maybe like me, he's getting lost and just can't find the place. Right, let's have a look. Yeah, the more I think about it, I think it'll be a case of each of these outposts probably only needs like an internal cargo link, just a normal type. Then it'll send them over to an outpost that specialises in sending it to another system. So they should all become a lot more quiet, except the ones where you've got like a ton of links. That's gonna get terrible. But ideally, just don't go back. It's just like you go there maybe once, you never go back again. It's like you set it up and that's it. We just set it up and forget about it. We don't want to go back there again. Right, so there should be... I think, did I put it on here? Where's the system link here? I think I might rename that because it's getting a bit confusing. Oh, I still haven't factored in storage, have I? Well, that's it, because I don't necessarily know what's being transferred here. Why are we doing that? Put away. Put the gun away. Right, we're trying to do power, aren't we? Because there isn't any. Right. Power. Somewhere in here is some power. Solar domes. Yeah, that's enough. Right, so I'm going to put these... dot them about, so I'll put one there. It's funny how it keeps turning them around. For some strange reason. I don't know why it's doing that. Right, so we've now got 48 power for some strange reason. Unless there's something I'm missing. Let's see, we've got... There's no plans of me coming back here. Oh, that was it, because that needs... There's that, yeah, we need to count for another 20. That's it, so when I build another one of these, assuming I can, right, can I squeeze that into here maybe? Right, so that's those two. I mean, it might be complete overkill, but if we then do... Right, storage then. What kind of storage do we need? Right, so if we build a storage here for helium-3, so we'll take a link from there to there. Link from there to there. Then a link to there. And a link to there. So that gets these all ready to get internal transfers. Then for the external transfers, I should say. The ones that are coming in from other star systems. So hopefully, so that's slowly building up, saying 13 of 5. So we'll have to see. So what I could do, maybe, is have some little robots buttering around. Here we go, robots. So There's an engineering robot manufacturers, so that's no use. Logistics. I think it's the logistics one. I mean, that one does. It's a production rate of inorganic resources. So I wonder if that does impact it. Because at the moment the production rate is 6.66. So that's out of curiosity. Aha, yes it does. Got you. Yes, that's improving that. Now logistics would boost. Increases the production rate of all resource types by another 5%. So I need to go and find polymer somewhere. Go to... let's go to Alpha Centauri. We'll go to Jemison. Go and see about that. They might have some polymer. Because as far as I'm... Oh no, not there. As far as I'm aware, they can't... You can't make your own polymer. I was thinking maybe it would be like something you do as part of like the chemicals, but I think the chemicals are just like the chems you use to give you boosts or to fix problems. I don't think it's like into that sort of chemistry, which is a bit of a pain. So yeah, we'll go around the corner and we'll see if they've got any polymer. Because then that could boost the production rate of the helium-3 as well.
As you enter the city. Please keep moving.
Don't care.
Okay.
Got nothing on me. That is a relief. The last bounty cost me an awful lot. I'm just saying. It wasn't my fault, it was the guns. I think it was because the 3-star range just got in my way. Well, I say they got in my way. I think they got in
Hope
the way
you're
of the
finding
guns.
everything you need.
I don't know.
If it belongs on your ship, then I'm sure we have it for sale.
Well, I hope so.
Oh, please, take a look.
That's what I plan to do. Right, have you got any polymer? Yes, you have. Oh, you've got just enough. Right, out of curiosity, do you have any of those memory things? No, you don't have any of them either. Oh, that's a pity. You don't have any of that other weird stuff that I'm looking for either, do you? No, you don't have any of that. Obstacles. Thank you.
Thanks for coming in.
Right, we head back to that little planet then, which is out here somewhere. Over here, right. Let's head over to there. I'm kicking myself because I'm thinking I should have had a look to see if I could do... it's over... Yeah, it is over here, isn't it? I mean, there are other robots I could add. I think I'm just going to rename this was... I think it might be just System Links. Right, that's a system link for the manufacturing outpost. Crikey, right. Bit of this, bit of that, bit of this. And so we're at 7.32%. 7.71. Oh, interesting. So you count as a module. Oh, cool. That was handy. So I've got a point. So that... nope, I'll do that. Oh, fudgesicles. Well, that one just says outpost modules now cost 50% fewer. That actually could be good, to be honest. Given that how many I'm going to be building going forward. Just means I need another skill point from somewhere. Let's have a look-see. Status. Not too far off level getting another level. So then that could go into, say, that one. Because I've got to build another 7 outposts at some point. So I think I might do that, actually. So put it into there. So that's basically all I'm going to do, is it just means I just don't need as many resources to build things. So that's quite cool. So we need another 7 outposts. That's easily achievable given what we're doing at the minute. But that's going to then complete that one, which then gives me think that gives me another 4. It says it'll increase it by 16. I suspect each one actually gives you 4. So you start off with a base amount. That gives you an additional 4. That gives you an additional 4. So ultimately end up with an additional 16. I suspect. I don't think it would be great if it did actually do that amount, but I just don't know. I'll have to see. Right, so a bit of this, a bit of that. So that's that going on. Don't need that robot. So you've now got 32. So it's slowly building up because there's nothing using it. Each one uses 5. Just, I mean, if I fuel it at the other side, that might help. I'm trying to think. If I had another, I probably should have picked somewhere where there's even more helium, but we'll have to see. Let's have a look. See, so there's a. I don't necessarily need to boost the power. So really, it's the storage then, but I don't know what's coming from where. So let's have a look at it. So Bardine, for example, is Bardine. I think I'm just doing lubricant in Bardine. So if we head over to Bardine 3. Yes, that's making lubricant. I think that's the inter-system link. Unless it's on the same planet. Ah, it's not. Hang on a minute. So that's lubricant. So what's the other one then? Why am I saying 2? This is a bit confusing then. Let me head over there. I'm going to head over to here because there's something weird going on here. Because there must be a system link somewhere. Right, so that's a landing, but it doesn't have a base. That does have a base. That's Bardine 3 where we make lubricant. Unless I put the system link on there. Why am I seeing 2? Ah, it's a 3B. Yes, it's the system link. That's why. So that's shipping over to here. Gotcha. So if I change this then, so if we go over to, so right. Let's go over to here then. Right, so this is the system link. So it's bringing cargo in from that other place. I'm not going to, unless I start making something else, I'll just leave this as is. Otherwise I'd have another area, maybe another outpost specializing in just the interlinks. And then that would like gather everything and put it into this place, which would then be sending them to specific places. But at the moment there's just only one manufacturing site anyway. I mean, I might end up having it set up separate. Right. Now that I think about it, see this is where it starts to fall apart. As far as I'm aware, I don't need, so I've got lubricant, but I don't know if I need it for the manufacturing site. So there's no point sending it to that place we've just built. Oh, fudgesicles. Right, okay, so what I need then is I need another planet. Let's have a look-see. Right, so that doesn't have helium-3. That has helium-3, so that's specific to that one. That's a planet where we're doing the cargo, but it doesn't have helium-3. What I could do, that's got helium-3. So I could set up another place here, and this will become the system link for the warehouse, or storage I should say. If we head to, because I mean I've already got an outpost here doing iron and tantalum, but I want unique outposts doing their own specific thing. You haven't explored every system along this route. Try jumping to a closer system. What? What? Why can't I get to there? That makes no sense. I'm curious to what's going on here. Oh, hold on a tick. Tell you what, because I can't go to a specific place, I'm gonna play this here. Because last time I couldn't get to a specific place, I jumped into a dogfight with people and terrible things happened. And I had a whole heap of problems. Let's head over to Aquila then.
Welcome to Freestar Space. We're gonna do a quick scan for contraband. You could be on your way.
Help yourself.
You're good to go. Have a nice time in Aquila City.
Phew. Well, I'm not going there, but what I am going to do is... stop messing around with my systems, will you? Seriously. I don't need people messing around with my power systems. It's not appreciated. Right. Now I'll try that jump, because I'm a bit concerned. Last time I tried to get somewhere specific, the system wouldn't let me. Next thing I knew, I was in a dogfight and things just went really bad. I'm just saying. Let's plunk ourselves down here then.
Landing gear is ready. Site is clear.
Right, let's just check this out.
Captain Dale, it is pleasant to see you.
You too, Vasco. Haven't seen you for a while. Right, if we do a bit of this and a bit of this. Let's go a bit further out to... Let's put that there. What was that? Its output production rate was what? Oh, it's increased due to a fully surveyed planet. Ah, I did not know that. So because the whole place has been scanned, it's seeing you get better production. Ah, you learn new things every day. Right, so if we do... Right, we've got... I think I saw one... Yeah, that's a bigger field there. That's a much bigger field, so this one makes more sense. I can't go over here because that's where the ship is, I think. Well, that's okay. So this is going to be system link. This is going to be for storage. So I've got a system link over there. For manufacturing. So if there's a system that needs to send any resources to the manufacturing site, i.e. here, we send to here, this is then going to have a cargo link from here to here. So rather than having us, signals. This is where things start to be a problem, right? In which case, I'm going to have to set up a cargo link on this planet, specifically for all of the resources that are coming in from this system to get to here. Which means even this one's going to be sending resources to that. Then they'll be forwarded onto here. Because the whole idea is all I want is one cargo link here. Places like this one and the other one I'll end up putting on here, though nobody will be going there again. They don't need to store anything. Things will just get sent here. So I'm just thinking, yeah, it'll be a bit quieter because there's only going to be one cargo link. That's primarily why I'm doing it. So I'll end up with a link from here, from here. So there's about 4 cargo links. 5 cargo links. That kind of fits. I should be able to squeeze that all in. And then if there's anything coming in from another system that I just want to store into the warehouse area, I'll send it over to this place. It'll just forward it on. It just allows me to keep things separate, because the trouble is you can't have like multiple ships coming in into one system link for whatever reason. You can't have multiple ships coming into one cargo link for whatever reason. So you've got to build all these multiple cargo links, which is bonkers. I don't know if it tells you anything about the limits. I mean, there's a build limit in terms of the modules, but it's not specifically mentioning how many links, how many cargo links you can have per outpost. I don't know how many outposts I can have. Very, very tricky, this. Whose bright idea was all this, industrialization?
We're all here because we're committed to the biggest question of all. What's out there? You're part of Constellation now. Part of our family.
We do not fully understand all that is at work here.
No finer group in the stars to be unraveling this mystery.
I'll follow you from here on out, Captain.
Grab jump is ready. I love this part.
These artifacts could be everything we've been looking for. Another great secret the universe is asking us to unravel.
Human settlements throughout the galaxy could be at risk.
We are not stopping. Whatever lies at the end of this road will change humanity forever. This is where we belong.